Thieves net $30 million in an LA cash heist. Let me see what's happening out in these streets.
It's being called one of the largest cash heists in LA history.
Sure is. Let's go out to Gigi Graciette in Sylmar, where burglars broke into the vault of a money storage facility. They got away with a lot of money, Gigi.
And as you said, Brooke, this seems like something out of a movie, a Mission Impossible movie. Take a look at the video. This all happening here in Sylmar on Easter Sunday. An estimated $30 million stolen in cash from a Sylmar money storage facility. The burglars reportedly breaking in either through the side of the building or the roof and then managing to open up a vault where the cash was being stored without triggering any of the sophisticated alarms. And the burglary crew was so stealth and meticulous that no one noticed the money was gone until Monday when employees opened up the vault, which showed no obvious signs of a break-in. Now, the company is Garda World. They have branches around the world and over 132,000 employees. And they specialize in cash services, which includes ATM services and armored truck transports. According to their website, some of their clients are Fortune 500 companies, even the United States federal government, along with other international government agencies. And reportedly, not everyone who works at this facility knew that that much money was being stored here.
The place is pretty secured. Alarm system, they check to make sure that the alarm is set up. So, just to think that they were able to go through the security system and get away with all that money, it's a shocker.
Now, that was a Garda World employee who asked that we not identify him. Again, they managed to somehow go around that alarm system. And of course, that's something both the FBI and the LAPD are looking at right now. And of course, they always, as in most crimes, start with those closest to the crime. And that would be looking at the employees.
So wait a minute. You telling me that at that building, that there's no security at a Garda World security building. They have over $30 million inside of a vault. Okay, so I don't know if y'all realize how heavy $1 million is. $1 million inside of a duffel bag is incredibly heavy. It's a lot. Okay, so if you ever went to the bank, think about it like this. If you ever went to the bank and you got 100 ones, I used to run the restaurant day to day, so we would get a bunch of coins, a bunch of ones, a bunch of fives, or whatever, right? We would have to switch out the drawers. So ever went to a restaurant and you got a bunch of ones, okay? The ones are about that thick. It's about that thick, all right? And it's got the band that put around it, and it say $100. Now, translate that into hundreds. 100 100s is $10,000, right? So now you got to think, if you get $10,000 times 10, so that you're looking like this now, that's $100,000. That's $100,000. A stack like this of 100s is $100,000, okay? All nice and neat. It's like this. Now, you need 10 of those for $1 million. So you got to have a really big duffel bag to get $1 million in there stacked up, and it's heavy as hell. It's heavy. Now, think about this. You got a whole big duffel bag of $1 million if you're getting it out in hundreds. That's if you got it in hundreds. Now, times that times 30. Times that times 30. No guards. Don't know how they got in. Everything looked normal. Didn't even realize that $30 million was going out of the safe until Monday, after somebody went into the safe, still didn't notice that it was going, or because no visible signs that the safe was open. And then somehow, some way, somebody was like, wait a minute, it's $30 million gone. I got to get him a round of applause. Listen, this is some straight up movie type junk. Like inside, outside. Listen, first of all, somebody is attached to this on the inside. Is somebody definitely attached to this on the inside? By the time that they figured it out, whoever it was that they probably had private flights, that money is long gone. This is Ocean's 11 type junk. That money is so far gone. By the time that somebody figured it out the next day, that's gone. It's 100% gone. Now, I'm assuming that the money is secured, that it's insured or whatever. But yeah, that's some heat Ocean's 11 type junk. Real talk. 30 M's, that's a lot of carrying, a lot of money. That's a lot of money. A lot. And nobody seen nothing, no street cameras, no nothing, no alarms, no guards. They had the full layout of the place. They knew exactly what type of vault to break into. They was able to take their time, break into the vault on Easter Sunday and all of that. They knew how much money was going to be in there. And they got away with $30 million? Man, listen, bro. Listen. Sometimes the criminals win. I'm not one to be highlighting the criminals. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, they good people or anything like that. I'm not going to say that. I believe that criminals need to be locked up. However, the level of insight, information, and them being able to pull this off, that is nothing less than impressive. If you going to do it, then go for the 30. You know what I'm saying? If you going to do it, go for the 30. Like, don't go for $30. Don't go for $30,000. I know y'all scamming. Y'all did y'all little PPP loans. Y'all going to be doing a whole bunch of time. No, man. Go for the 30 M's. Somehow, yeah, they took my $30 million. I'm mad about that. You said they're going to get $500,000 each? No, they're going to get way more than that. They split going to be way more than that. 100%. That is very much impressive. Let me see if I can find another news article on this so I can see if it's another perspective. That's crazy. $30 million? That's impressive, bro. Because just the sheer weight of being able, how do you get it out?
This morning, burglars have gotten away with tens of millions of dollars in what's being called one of Los Angeles' largest.
Is that it right there? Is that how they got in? Through the side of the building? They just slowly but surely knocked out the bricks in the building, the cinder blocks on the side of the building?
In history. Sources say the LAPD and FBI are investigating the Easter Sunday theft at a money storage facility in the neighborhood of Sylmar in the San Fernando Valley. The brazen burglars were able to breach the building by entering through the roof to gain access to the vault without setting off alarms. The company that owns the building not realizing the crime until Monday morning. The facility handles and stores cash from businesses across the region. It's not the first time in recent memory California has seen a
Look at that in the wall set up.
brazen heist. In 2022, $100 million in jewels were stolen from this Brinks tractor trailer at a remote rest stop north of L.A. in what could be the largest jewelry heist.
And a remote rest stop and come. If that ain't an inside job, I don't know what is. $100 million in jewelry stolen from a truck at a rest stop? Come on, fam. Why is $100 million in... Stop, bro.
In U.S. history.
This isn't lifestyles of the rich and famous. These are mom and pop jewelers. I have a client, 66 years old. He lost everything in this theft.
But in terms of cold, hard cash, this heist on Sunday appears more similar to a 1997 heist at the Dunbar Armored Facility in Los Angeles. $18 million was stolen in a robbery. Adjusted for inflation, it would top $35 million today.
They ain't never caught them
So far,
dudes.
no suspects in the Easter Sunday heist. Authorities say the sophistication of the operation indicates a burglary crew of some kind is responsible.
You think?
Excuse me.
Yeah, man, that's
taking a
crazy.
picture of us?
Bro.
No problem.
Sometimes the criminals win. Every once in a while, the criminals get away. And if they're able to get away with 30 M's, then who am I to tell you any different? I mean, that was worth. What did my man saying? Is this worth the stretch? Is it worth the stretch? I'm going away for a long time after this. Is it worth the stretch? That's pretty insane.